friends, and welcome to today's daily devotion. I'm reading to you from the Gospel of Matthew, the 12th chapter, starting in verse 17 and reading through verse 21. Hear now these words. This was to fulfill what had been spoken through the prophet Isaiah. Here is my servant whom I have chosen, my beloved, with whom my soul is well pleased. I will put my spirit upon him, and he will proclaim justice to the Gentiles. He will not wrangle or cry aloud, nor will anyone hear his voice in the streets. He will not break a bruised reed or quench a smoldering wick, until he brings justice to victory, and in his name the Gentiles will hope. Now, this is a portion of Matthew's Gospel that is describing why Jesus had done what he had done. And what Jesus had just done is helped a man with a withered hand who was healed on a Sabbath day. And the Pharisees, the leaders of the church, they didn't like Jesus doing that because they thought it was a violation of the rule, don't work on the Sabbath. A healing was considered to be a work. And even though it was a work of God, a miracle to bring that healing, they really didn't like it. And so Jesus was the one who is bringing justice, even though there are those who didn't want him to do it. And that's the thing as we deal with this anticipation and preparation. Are we anticipating and preparing ourselves for what Jesus is really going to do when he comes again? We think about Christmas and the coming of Jesus as the baby, but Advent is also about preparing ourselves for what Jesus comes when he comes in triumph and in glory. And will we really be ready? Are we going to be more like the Pharisees who don't like what Jesus did? Well, my friend, I want you to think deeply about this and make sure that you are making preparations for the coming of God's kingdom in all its glory, in all its power, so that you will be ready when Isaiah's message is finally and completely fulfilled. And I'll see you tomorrow for another daily devotion.